Sharp sharp, go get your GoTV decoder, GoTenna, plus 1 month jolly for 4,900 naira today. Jolly Yakata.
New Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
Dabon are the first and Obonge herbal toothpaste. E get ingredients like lemon, mint, ginger, and basil where they make our teeth kakaraka.
Madam Rose, now true you talk o. Dabon are the cocoa herbal punch. We get plenty natural herbs. Dabon, the cocoa choice for my family.
Biko cherem, ika dezi me ganehu. Nchere gị maka gịnị kwanụ nna? Hey, lanya ugbu a ka anyị malitere. Ọ fọdụrụ ugboro 10 anyị ka ga.
Nna me onye naanị gị ike agwụla m. Eziokwu gịnị nyere gị ike niile? Ahụrụ m ọrụ niile rụrụ ụnyaahụ.
Ọ dị mfe lanya kwa ụtụtụ ọbụla ka m na-etinye Olympic milk na nri ụtụtụ ma ọ bụ were ya na-aṅụ tii. Ọ na-enyere m aka ịkwụrụ chenji m ogologo ụbọchị dum.
Naanị Olympic milk ka m ga na-aṅụzikwa ugbu a o. Chai! Gịnị mere na ịkwaghị maka ya kamgbe?
Naanị ya ugbu a. Orie ndụ mma jupụtara na Olympic milk ka ị kwụrụ chim ogologo ụbọchị dum.
Olympic milk. Stay active.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Pick 4, 5, 6 has DHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, my own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah.
La 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 la.
Mama Mari here.
Ana m eme nri ụtụtụ etinyere mmiri ara ehi Pick 456 nke ụmụaka na-etolite etolite ya bụ Pick 456 n'olu bekee.
Nri ụtụtụ etinyere Pick 456 mmiri ara ehi nke ụmụaka na-etolite etolitekwa.
No, o nwere mgbakwunye DHA iji kwado maka mmepe ụbụrụ. Pick 456 jupụtara na calcium, vitamin D, protein dị ezigbo mma iji mee ka ụmụ gị na-etolite na-agbasi ike.
Ọ masịrị m. Aga m ebido na-edozi ahụ ụmụ m site n'inye ha Pick 456 mmiri ara ehi maka ntolite ụmụaka agbakwunyere DHA iji kwado maka mmepe ụbụrụ.
Na-etolite na mgbasi ike na ịdị gara gara site n'iji mmiri ara ehi Pick 456 nke ntolite ụbọchị niile.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Have a deliciously nourishing Christmas with Mamador. 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 So have a self-nourishing Christmas with Mamador tasty range.
You know sabi ball.
You what you sabi?
On a club where they play like chicken where the cutting head come out.
If not so easy, why you self no join them play?
Homie, I be player. Now wetin I sabi so now they used to play for Bet Bonanza while they take cash out.
You know me now?
Yes, carry all the banter, all the sabi ball, come play for Bet Bonanza. Make you for fit cash out one time.
Be a player with Bet Bonanza. Play online or in shops. BetBonanza.com.
Jenny baby, this one wey you dey shine teeth like this. Nobody go know say them just serve you breakfast.
Which breakfast? I've moved on.
when I'm enjoying better discounts at select stores. With my Keystone Pink card, I'm attending lifestyle events, networking, and raising my game. All thanks to my Pink account. So you see, my dear, last, the only thing serving me right now is the Keystone Pink account, oh.
And there's more. Enjoy a 2% discount on business loans, free capacity building and mentoring, and access to Pink network platforms when you open a Pink account. Visit the Keystone branch nearest to you or call +234 700 2000 3000 to get started. Keystone Bank. We grow together.
My brothers, I greet you. Ha! Uche, have you lost respect for tradition? How can you reach for the garden egg when there are elders who have not been served? Brother, is it not just garden egg? Just garden egg, you say?
Being the head of the family is no easy task. It's in moments like this I turn to my Dubik malt, made with the respect and honor for tradition we all hold dear. Dubik malt is a drink for any moment.
Dubik malt, crown the moment.
My guy, make we dey go now. Our guys dey wait oh.
Bros, my body no gree cooperate today oh.
Which kind yawa be that? Abeg come sit down, Joe.
Sit down?
Yes.
The thing no gree me now.
Oh. Abi that your pile wahala don come again?
Oh, pile wahala no be small thing oh. Na so e go dey start you. If it swell up or to dey comot blood sef, to sit down sef na gbege. That's why I say make you tackle pile problem with Anudol suppositories. Anudol suppositories get bismuth subgalate, balsam peru and zinc oxide to tackle pile. So you go fit dey kampe to do your work sharp.
Oh yeah, my guys. Make we go. Mother do good. One bottle for my guys.
Anudol suppositories. Now your relief for pile. Anudol suppositories. Now Daily Need Industries they make am. Make una read the product leaflet o. If after 2 days you know better, go see your doctor.
The season of giving it don't show again. The season to bring better for you again. Time for celebration. Time for jollification. The BOGO food and you go belly food. Cause Golden Money can go for you. Golden Money. Good times don't come again with Golden Money. Good times don't come. Nourishment for the family. Delicious Golden Money. 10% money.
Every 800-gram pack of Golden Money you buy this season, they come with 10% extra free. That now more value and more nutrition for the same price. Offer valid while stock lasts. Nestle. Good food, good life.
It's the time of the year. Come, let's chill together. Pop Chivita, make we jolly. Yeah. All over Naija, anywhere you day. Share Chivita with your family and friends. Enjoy this Christmas. Let's celebrate with Chivita. Ooh, yeah.
Everyone has a Chivita this season. What's your Chivita?
My friends? My friends are crazy and sweet, wild and caring, weird and loving. They have their scoring, but they are also angels, flawed in their ways, yet awesome in every way possible. Chasing wins, one loss at a time. My besties are flawsome. Watch them only on Showmax from 10th November. Sign up at showmax.com.
Start every day on a bright note. Remember the words of Dalai Lama. One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Be inspired with inspirational quotes and get a chance to win free airtime and 10,000 Naira cash in the Top Tea Taste to Know Inspirational 2.0 promo. Buy a pack of Top Tea, collect inspirational cards with unique letters to spell Top Tea. Share a picture of your collection on Facebook and Instagram and tag at Top Tea Nigeria to submit your entry. Find a card with letter O to win free airtime. Get refreshed, get inspired, keep winning. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply. Promo approved by FCCPC and NLRC.
Top Tea, taste to know.
This holiday, we won't wish you celebration when they pour with love. We're going to reach with happiness. Plus the delicious nourishment when they inside Peak Protein Breakfast.
Every morning na Peak Mass with the ogbonge goodness wey dey inside Peak Protein Breakfast. From all of us at Peak, we dey wish you Merry Peak Mass. Peak, reach for your peak.
Have a Merry Peak Mass. Yeah! Anytime you feel cold and hot out, take Procold. Procold now, better melody. Take Procold for effective relief from cold.
Procode asks paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh. If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Procode is distributed by Orange Drugs Limited and endorsed by the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Procode, relieve cold and catarrh.
Adanna, biko bịa ka ị ṅụọ cereal gị.
Mama, biko enwere m ike itinye tomorrow glucose D na cereal m?
Nke m, biko enwere m ike itinye tomorrow glucose D na tii m?
N'obi m dịka onye nne m bụ ọ bụ mụrụ glucose D na-edozi ahụ bụ ihe ụtọ m ji na-etinyere ezinụlọ m na cereal, tii na ihe ọṅụṅụ ha niile maka na ọ bụghị naanị na ọ na-enye ezinụlọ m ume, ọ na-enye ha ume iji mee ihe ọbụla ha nwere ime kwa ụbọchị. Mụrụ glucose D jupụtara na calcium na vitamin D, ya bụ mgbe ọbụla ị chọrọ ịzụ mụrụ glucose D hụ na o nwere akara mụrụ n'iko ya iji hụ na ị na-enweta ezigbo ya. Ọ bụ ụlọ ọrụ Brian Muro Limited mepụtara mụrụ glucose D.
Instant energy fast.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? Abeg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Okpojako Aba Hall Development Project. Venue Okpojako Aba Civic Center. Date 11th December 2022. Time 12 p.m. prompt. Chief Guest of Honor, His Excellency Okeze Victor Igbazo, Executive Governor, Abia State. Senator Enyinaya Abaribe, Senator representing Abia South. Royal Fathers of the Day, His Royal Majesty Eze EOI Uguzo, Akokbu 11, His Imperial Majesty Eze Dr. I.A. Ikone, Enyi1 of Aba, CON JP, Aba South Council of Traditional Rulers, led by His Royal Majesty Eze Ibe Enyazu, Ogeluku 1 of Umuogele, Chairman of Traditional Rulers, Aba South. His Royal Majesty Eze Nelson A. Miringwa, Isiala 1 of Isieketa, Ancient Kingdom, Board of Trustees, Ohangwa Traditional Rulers in Council. Special Guest of Honor, Honorable Obina M. Ichita, Member, House of Assembly, representing Aba South. Honorable Chimobi I. ABCK, Member, House of Representatives, Aba North and South. Professor Gregory I. Ibe, Abga Governorship Candidate. Professor Ikechi Mboji, Commissioner for Agriculture. Honorable Clinton Ebere, Executive Chairman, Aba South Local Government Area. Honorable Adimchino Bimwiwe, Prince Dipila, Chief Engineer Enyinaya Nwafo, YPP Governorship Candidate. Don Ezenwa Wankwo, Chief Alex I. Ikweche, Onyochanaba. Honorable Ahamefula Ikone, Engineer Ugochukwu Uguzo, PAMSEC. High Chief Emeka Anyaso, Enyoha 1, Chief Callistus Ibozurike, Honorable Ahukanna Maduabuchi, Honorable Chinonyerem Ubo, Honorable Chinedum Abulono, Kachocho, and Chief Solomon Okoye, Chief Launcher, Chief Masile Nwokolo, Omemma, Chairman of the occasion, Mr. Destiny Osondo Ofo Osaye, Vice Chairman, Mr. Akachi Ago, Akwewegebe. Telegram, Mr. Nwobilo Agomo, Chairman Planning Committee, 0803 743 1061. Mr. Izuchukwu Eme, Secretary Planning Committee, 0803 838 4244. RSVP.
We don't want some. Make we vote this and answer. Make we vote out to the people when they bring back what you send them because of why. None the chance to the better. We all have for her though. You go bring back what you send them. Come home. Make we vote ABC today. Make we vote Honorable None the chance to the better. Nnamdi Chasichi Debere for Federal House of Representatives. Osisioma Obingwa Ugunabo Federal Constituency. We don't wise up, oh, make you wise up too. APC, Ebese Rasisa.
Oneme Wagidobi. Hey,
It's a spiritual tonic by Dr. Oh,
Man is a tripartite being. Man is made up of spirit, soul, and body.
Oh, yes. If you have gone for medical check and you have not come for your spiritual check, it is an error.
Your spiritual check is vital to your healthy living because it is your spirit that controls your body.
Come for your spiritual check today and be free from afflictions of life.
Night of spiritual checkup with Dr. O. Emmanuel every Friday, 6 p.m. till dawn
at BTF Church Anwokanels Industries, Abai, Aba.
For your seat reservations, call 080-331-60312.
It's going to be a night of spiritual rehabilitation, night of restoration, night of complete spiritual deliverance. Come for your spiritual check and be alive for Jesus. Call us now 080-331-60312 for your seat reservation. Don't miss out.
You can have it hot, big chocolate. You can have it cold, big chocolate. You can have it at home, at school, at work, or when you hit the road. It doesn't matter who you are, grown up or a kid. Enjoy the chocolate to goodness every day because you need to reach your peak. Everybody needs nourishing goodness. You can never have enough, it's true. Taste the nourishment you can enjoy. Big chocolate it is. Kids, grown-ups, it doesn't matter. Have a rich cup of thick chocolate anytime and enjoy the delicious nourishment of chocolaty goodness. Big chocolate it is. Peak. Reach for your peak.
iji gbochie afọ ọsịsa na ọrịa ndị ọzọ ọtụmadụ ebe ụmụaka nọ were ncha kwụọ aka gị n'okpuru mmiri na-agba agba ọkacha mkpa ma ị gasịa mposi ihichacha ike nwa gị tupu ịkwado nri nwa gị ga-eri tupu na mgbe inye nwa gị nri ọ bụrụ na nwa gị nwa afọ ọsịsa nye ya ọgwụ zinc kwa ụbọchị ya na ORS n'ime iko ugboro tinyere ORS kwa awa anọ obere n'ime iko ka nwa gị nwee ike nweghachite ụmụ ihe ndị ahụ na-edozi ahụ si ya n'ahụ pụọ ma nwekwa ike wụgharịa ọzọ ma gaa hụ ndị ụlọ ahụike kacha dị gị nso maka ọgwụgwọ afọ ọsịsa ozi a si n'aka ndị ARIM Project na ụlọ ọrụ ministri etiti na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Kedu ka gị na ihe dị ka chi siri kee ya si emekọrịta? Ị chere na ọ maka ebe niile na-aga?
Ọ na-amasị m ịga n'ebe osimiri dị.
O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị hụrụ ụmụ anụmanụ n'anya maka na ị nọ n'ihe dị ka chi si kee ya. Ihe dị ka chi si kee ya nọrọkwa n'ime gị.
Kwụsị.
Ahụ gị chọrọ milk jupụtara n'ịdị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ iji kwalite otu isi ebi ndụ. Milk ahụ bụ Coast Milk. N'ihi ya gaa n'ihu kporie dị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ jupụtara n'ime Coast Milk taa.
Coast Milk, it's in our nature.
The next family to perform is the Johnson's family.
I'm breaking all limits. I turn challenges into opportunities.
BioVit Vitamin B Complex is an ideal daily supplement for the family. Manufactured with vitamin B1, B2, and B6. BioVit supports development of the infant and helps boost energy for pregnant women. For a healthier and happier family, take BioVit.
BioVit Vitamin B Complex. Strength for active family. Produced by Daily Need Industries. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with Moro Glucose D, please?
Can I have some in my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family's cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Energy fast.
Dabon are the first and Obonge herbal toothpaste. E get ingredients like lemon, mint, ginger, and basil where they make our teeth kakaraka.
Madam Rose, now true you talk Dabon na the cocoa herbal punch. We get plenty natural herbs. Dabon, the cocoa choice for my family. Because
nchere gị maka gịnị kwanụ nna lee anya ugbu a ka anyị malitere ọ fọdụrụ ugboro 10 anyị ka aga
nna na-enwezie naanị gị ike agwụla m eziokwu gịnị nyere gị ike niile ahụrụ m ọrụ niile rụrụ ụnyaahụ
ọ dị mfe lee anya kwa ụtụtụ ọbụla ka m na-etinye Olympic milk na nri ụtụtụ ma ọ bụ were ya na-aṅụ tii ọ na-enyere m aka ịpụrụ chenji m ogologo ụbọchị dum
naanị Olympic milk ka m ga na-aṅụzikwa ugbu a o chai gịnị mere na ịgwa anyị maka ya kamgbe
orie ndụ mma jupụtara na Olympic milk ka ị kwụrụ chim ogologo ụbọchị dum.
Olympic milk. Stay active.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Pick 4, 5, 6 has DHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, my own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah.
La 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 la.
Mama Mari here. Ana m eme nri ụtụtụ etinyere mmiri ara ehi Pick 456 nke ụmụaka na-etolite etolite ya bụ Pick 456 n'olu bekee.
Nri ụtụtụ etinyere Pick 456 mmiri ara ehi nke ụmụaka na-etolite etolitekwa.
No, o nwere mgbakwunye DHA iji kwado maka mmepe ụbụrụ. Pick 456 jupụtara na calcium, vitamin D, protein dị ezigbo mma iji mee ka ụmụ gị na-etolite na-agbasi ike.
Ọ masịrị m. Aga m ebido na-edozi ahụ ụmụ m site n'inye ha Pick 456 mmiri ara ehi maka ntolite ụmụaka agbakwunyere DHA iji kwado maka mmepe ụbụrụ.
Na-etolite na mgbasi ike na ịdị gara gara site n'iji mmiri ara ehi Pick 456 nke ntolite ụbọchị niile.
This festive season, we're spending less time on the gram and more time with our grands and fam. We're binging less on screen time and more on the face-to-face time.
So nice of you to join us.
Why watch the clock tick-tock when you can get lost in each other's instant stories? Let's comment and subscribe to each other's real-life moments, fill our feed with real food, and share the things that we like over a glass of Coke. Because Christmas is special when we share it. Coca-Cola.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN For Me. With MTN For Me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN For Me.
When the world looks at my child, they just see an energetic 8-year-old. But I see more. My Lucy is going to become captain of our school volleyball team, keep excelling in class, and do great things one day. I see a champion. So when I give her Milo with her breakfast every day, it's all part of waking up that champion in her.
Don't just wake up your child, wake up the champion in her. Let Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child and get 50 grams free in every 400 grams bag you buy. Hurry, grab yours now.
Today na your wedding date.
Sorry, you no look okay. No be today. Now today be your wedding, my daughter.
I cold and Qatar again, no. I'm not too sure if I go fit make am to the wedding.
No, talk am again. Your papa must hear this. Nothing fit spoil your day, my daughter.
Oh, so sorry, my daughter. But you need Mixagrip.
Mixagrip?
Make you no spoil your day, oh. Take Mixagrip. Mixagrip gets paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective and fast relief from cold and catarrh.
I don't dey better.
Now, only just limited to distribute Mixagrip. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Mixagrip, don't skip your day.
No go Mixagrip.
Hello? Ebe ka ị nọ? Ana m abịa o. Anọ m nso. Ngwa o. Achọrọ m ịkpọga gị n'ụlọ ndozi ahụ spa. Aga m akwụ ụgwọ.
Spa akwa. Ọ bụ ike mere mkpesa na ijighị shishi naanị n'izu ụka gara aga.
nke ahụ bụ na tupu m nweta ihe nrite mmeri kaadị onyinye 100,000 naira na 50,000 nke Zenith Better Life Promo Season 2.
Ụlọakụ Zenith Bank na-enye mmadụ 20 nwere ihe ọma onyinye ruru 1,000 naira na 50,000 kwa izu ụka abụọ ọbụla n'ihe nrite Zenith Better Life Promo Season 2. Iji tozuo, mepee akaụntụ Zenith Bank ma debe opekampe 5,500 n'otu ọnwa. Nata debit kaadị Zenith Bank gị nke aka nkịtị nakwa nke ọwara ịntanetị. Mee ndebe aha maka akara *966# maọbụ nke ha kpọrọ Zenith Mobile Banking. Ọzọ karịrị ibe ya bụ na mmadụ 5 nwere ihe nrite ọpụ iche ga-enwetakwa onyinye ruru 5,000 kwa ọnwa atọ ọbụla. Ihe nrite mmemme a bụ maka ndị ahịa ọhụrụ nakwa ndị niile nwere akaụntụ Zenith Bank ugbu a. Ọ bụ bido n'ụbọchị mbụ nke ọnwa Febụwarị 2022 tutu ruo ụbọchị 31 nke ọnwa Jenụwarị 2023 ka ọ ga-akwụsị. Iwu na usoro dịkwa ya o. Zenith Bank, maka ezigbo ọdịmma gị.
My brothers, I greet you.
Ha! Uche, have you lost respect for tradition? How can you reach for the garden egg when there are elders who have not been served?
Brother, is it not just garden egg?
Just garden egg, you say?
Being the head of the family is no easy task. It's in moments like this I turn to my Dubik malt, made with the respect and honor for tradition we all hold dear. Dubik malt is a drink for any moment.
Dubik malt, crown the moment.
My guy, make we dey go now. Our guys dey wait oh.
Bros, my body no gree cooperate today oh.
Which kind yawa be that? Abeg come sit down, Joe.
Sit down?
Yes.
The thing no gree me now.
Abi that your pile wahala don come again?
Oh, pile wahala no be small thing oh. Na so e go dey start you. If it swell up or to dey comot blood sef, to sit down sef na gbege. That's why I say make you tackle pile problem with Anudol suppositories. Anudol suppositories get bismuth, subgalate, balsam peru and zinc oxide to tackle pile. So you go fit dey kampe to do your work sharp sharp.
Oh yeah, my guys. Make we go. Madam do good. One bottle for my guys.
Anudol suppositories. Now your relief for pile. Anudol suppositories. Now Daily Need Industries they make am. Make una read the product leaflet oh. If after 2 days you know better, go see your doctor.
The season of giving it don't show again. The season to bring better for you again. Time for celebration. Time for jollification. Oh. The bogo food. Go belly food, cause golden money can go for you. Good times will come again with golden money. Good times will come. There's nourishment for your family. Delicious golden money. Enjoy 10% more.
Every 800-gram pack of golden money you buy this season, they come with 10% extra free. That now more value and more nutrition for the same price. Offer valid while stock lasts. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Hustle today, bubble tomorrow. Oh, they don't be today, borrow. I will plan my pension, oh, they sorrow. That will serve you follow. Oh, they go still bring money. Your baby go still calling honey. No pension, who does it, pepe, no go rest, oh. Pepe, when mama sell today, now you go still turn to still tomorrow. Everywhere you put your funds, go soft. Tomorrow, no tension, you go soft. You don't put micro pension, you go soft. Your funds go do the wrong, you go soft. Hustler, wake get plans, eh? Tomorrow to go soft, 90 you still the ball. Why you save for tomorrow?
My people, by putting something away for tomorrow with Micro Pension Plan, we can take care of ourselves today and tomorrow.
Visit a pension fund administrator of your choice or their agent to sign up for a Micro Pension Plan and enjoy additional benefits. This message is brought to you by the National Pension Commission, PENCOM, and the Pension Fund Operators Association of Nigeria, PENOP.
You don't put micro pension.
Ị nọkwa na njikere anyị wetara gị igwe ekwentị pụrụ iche ndị ọzọ si n'ezinụlọ Ugo. Nke a bụ Samsung Galaxy A04 na A04e mana ugo dị n'ụdị atọ dị iche iche: A04, A04s na A04e. Ha bụ igwe foto nwere megapixel 50 dịka A04s. Ọ na-anabatakwa ike ọsịsọ dịka pasentị 50 n'ime nkeji 30. Igwe foto ya na-egbuke nke ukwuu. Ị gaghị ịkpa ya ka imekwa ya o. Ọgwụgwụ ebe ahụ, arụmọrụ ya bụkwa ọsịsọ. Rite uru nkwalite ebe nchekwa A04e nakwa ịrụzi ihe unyo ya. Jiri opekata mpe ego dịka $20,050 azụta Samsung A04, A04s na A04e gị n'ụlọ ahịa nyere ike ire ngwaahịa Samsung ọbụla nọ gị nso. Gụọ ọsịsọ mgbe ngwaahịa fọdụ.
Ovaltine 3-in-1. It has great taste. Yummy, yummy, full of nourishment and vitality. Antibodies and sharp minds.
Start your children's day with the great taste of Ovaltine 3-in-1. Milk, choco, and Ovaltine for active bodies and sharp minds.
3-in-1 is
Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
This holiday, we won't wish you celebration when they pour with love. We're going to rich with happiness. Plus the delicious nourishment when they inside Peak Protein Breakfast.
Every morning na Peak Mass with the ogbonge goodness wey dey inside Peak Protein Breakfast. From all of us at Peak, we dey wish you Merry Peak Mass. Peak, reach for your peak.
Have a merry Peak Mass.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
There is no water, electricity is in politics. Women are marginalized.
As the democratic space gets broader and political activities become more intense, with many Nigerians angling for relevance and agitating for their voices to be heard, Magic 102.9 FM ABBA has taken a giant leap by providing the needed platform that captures the essence of your individual, corporate, and most importantly, your political needs.
You see, the government is trying, but it's just this insecurity.
Yes, showcase your aspirations, opinions, and more as a politician, political party, government, community, organization, association, and more. Join Magic 102.9 FM ABBA on People and Politics, Mondays to Fridays at 9 a.m. For inquiries and participation, please call 0903-282-3717. People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
Yes, it's Friday. This morning, I asked a friend and a colleague, my boss, Ike the G, that I've not been hearing, the statistics from him, because he was the one man who would, from the beginning of September, as long as there's an ER in the month, begin to tell you the number of days to Christmas. So just this morning, I asked him, I say, Ike the G, how come I have not been hearing 20 days to Christmas, 5 days to Christmas? He said, bro, see, things don't change, you no shishi. Then another friend of mine said, hey, Buhari don't reset our head. So the days are gone when it's 3 months to Christmas and the atmosphere changes, the colors change, even there's some aroma in the air and all that. Shishi, no day. Everybody's thinking about 2023. Whether you're a politician or not. Even the politicians are scared. They are not dishing out the colors as they used to do. Ben, I don't know if you are seeing the colors from the politicians. Me, I'm not seeing it. Back in the day, by now, the colors will be flying. What is wrong? Is it because there's no shishi?
The Hamatan is blowing. By the time the rains come, yes, the whole place will be green again.
Oh my God. My name is Bonnie Ono with People and Politics this Friday. Welcome.
My name is Ben Watu. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/MagicFMNG. We have all the stories for this morning on that page. Like the post and leave your reactions.
All right, we're taking off with this one today. The Department of State Services, DSS, has given the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and oil marketers a 48-hour ultimatum to make petroleum motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol, available for Nigerians. DSS spokesperson Peter Afunanya announced the directive while briefing journalists at the headquarters of the Secret Police in Abuja after over 3 hours closed-door meeting with stakeholders in the petroleum sector. He said failure to comply, the DSS will activate its operations across the country. According to Afunanya, the challenge of fuel scarcity has assumed a dimension that is detrimental to the security of the country. He said during the meeting, the NNPC agreed that there was enough products that would serve Nigerians during and after the Yuletide. For weeks, Nigerians have been going through tough times getting petrol from filling stations. Whilst many outlets are closed, the few ones that are open sell the commodity for as high as 250 naira per litre from the uniform price of 169 naira per litre.
Well, for the DSS to have come out publicly to issue such a warning, it says a lot about the current fuel crisis that we are witnessing as Nigerians. Over a period of time, we've talked about how those who push controversy, who push controversial theories regarding the issue of fuel scarcity, especially during the December period. Things like this are beginning to give credence to such theories. Why must it be that in every December in Nigeria we must go through this ugly experience? So for the DSS to have come out publicly to say what it said shows indeed that this is a deliberate ploy on the part of certain persons to make money that they feel they did not make from January to November. So the best time to make the money is December, and cause untold hardship on their fellow citizens. The DSS is a very discreet organization. It doesn't just wake up in the morning and make all manner of statements. It must have taken its time to go through the records of the NNPCL, the marketers as well. The NNPCL, like you pointed out some time ago, they have filling stations scattered all over the country. You hear the GMD telling the world that it has stock, petroleum stock, that will last the country for at least 34 days. But when you go to their stations, they are under lock and key. And in places where they sell money, if you're not a military man, or you're not a MOPO, or you don't belong to the security agencies, you will not be able to buy fuel from such stations. So it's obvious there's a connivance either between the NNPCL and some marketers to rip the people off, because as we speak, fuel is not supposed to be sold for anything more than 169 naira. But today, practically in every part of the country, in Aba here, we buy for 250 naira. So I just hope the DSS will go beyond issuing this statement and start arresting certain persons, prosecute them for economic sabotage. That's the only way people would learn. It is too much of a coincidence. Every December, we must experience fuel scarcity. The question is why?
Well, you've done some analytical expressions, but I think I will shoot some shots. First of all, at Mr. President, who is the substantive Minister of Petroleum Resources, and then at Timi Silva, who is the Minister of State Petroleum Resources. Some shots also at NNPC, which incidentally was in a meeting with the DSS yesterday. Fine and good. I don't know if it falls within the purview of the DSS to act in the manner they have proposed, because if they can do that, then they should also intervene in the health sector, in the education sector, and in other sectors where, if not for the calmness that Nigerians are known for, there would have been an uproar so many times in different places and different sectors over time. Yes, you said if the NNPC, that is a discreet police, does not know anything about where and who is doing what, probably they wouldn't come out to speak. But I also would want them, because they report directly to Mr. President, President Muhammad Buhari, who is the substantive Minister of Petroleum Resources. The DSS reports directly to him, and so they should be able to report some of these things to Mr. President. Your ministry is concerned about this. We, as secret police, have found out that if care is not taken, the way this thing repeats itself every year, maybe this time around there could be problem. And then the president will make a statement and give particular orders, as they say in the security circle, particular orders, so that we would not suffer what we suffer all the time. Ben, let me tell you, as I went to the Middle Belt just last week, the NNPC at Nike Road does not have, but the adjoining filling stations have. The second one on the same Nike Road, opposite Nike Lake Resort, never has, but adjoining filling stations have. The mega one on what you call that junction, the one
Naira Triangle.
Naira Triangle, the one leading to Abakaliki if you're going to the right and then into the city on the left. a mega filling station. Never had. There is one by the teaching hospital, and I don't know why Enugu is so blessed with so many NNPC filling stations, although I know they are franchised somehow. The price was so high, and I asked the young lady there, I hope your meter works well. I said, oh, guy, no, go ask my manager. So how come NNPC, that's supposed to be the succor for the people, would never have? They are the ones who import. They are the ones who have everything about it before the independent or major marketers. They never have. When you say NNPC, look at Total. Look at the mobiles, if they still exist. Total would never have. And if they have, they may have for a few hours and sell. They shut down. And there are allegations that overnight they siphon it to the smaller ones at a higher cost to the benefit of the operators of the, those filling stations. And those ones sell at a higher price. And discreetly they will tell you that indeed, yes, we got it at a higher price. From where? Not from the depots. So NNPC, while addressing, the DSS, while addressing NNPC and other stakeholders, for me, should also do a report to Mr. President. Sir, you are the man in charge of the Petroleum Industry Resources Ministry. What do we want to do this because we figured this and that? Let's hear what Mr. President will say. Don't also forget that there had been a time when the government of President Jonathan, if you recall, in January of a particular year, that should be 2011, thereabout, tried to raise the price of fuel. And President Buhari, the El Rufais of this world, and name many of them, Wale Soyinka, they had this massive, protest. I was affected because I happened to be home at the time. I saw people selling off their shoes and wristwatches and everything to be able to go back to their bases, all because they could not get fuel. And that is what we're coming up to now. So it's a good thing. But lastly, I would want the NNPC to also intervene in other sectors, because if they don't, if it doesn't fall within their purview, they wouldn't have acted in this manner or decide to act in this manner. The health sector, the education sector, let the DSS, also intervene, find out why things are not working, and then challenge them like this. Not just petrol.
Yesterday, the Chief of Defense Staff, Lucky Irabo, disclosed that the security agencies and the military constantly come under pressure to compromise during elections through various financial inducements, but has called on Nigerians to anchor their trust in the military as they strive to maintain neutrality in accordance with the President's directive. Speaking during the ministerial weekly briefing yesterday, the Chief of Defense Staff, who provided updates of strides made by the military in the fight against insurgency, terrorism and banditry, stated that personnel were being trained to follow the codified rules of engagement before, during and after the elections. The CDS further revealed that over 300,000 persons have been freed from the hands of abductors since 2016, while refugees who fled the northeast owing to insurgency have started to return. He admitted that there still exists internal sabotage within the military, but asserted that they have not succeeded. It is for this reason that he debunked a recent allegation by an international news media which accused the military of carrying out over 10,000 illegal abortions on female victims of the war in the northeast. According to General Irabo, it is impossible for the military to have been engaged in a planned abortion program since 2013, and as the military commander in charge of Operation Lafia Dole between 2016 and 2017, he never heard of such a thing.
Well, people have said it, I think I have said it too, there's no smoke without fire. Even if there's no real fire, there must be some heat somewhere, generating some element of smoke. For me, the military, under the Chief of Defense Staff, who is a Lieutenant General anyway, they also have, the intelligence wing.
A full general.
Oh, full, right?
That's right.
Oh, I beg your pardon, full general. All right? They should, they have the intelligence wing too. They should also dig deeper so that whatever he's saying is as a result of intelligence gathering. Because there are areas all eyes cannot reach, all ears cannot reach. But there are ears and eyes there. And somehow, people get to know. And some of these stories do not come through the formal sector. They come through very informal sector like the beer parlor, keke, maybe a bike man carrying you, Okada, right? And all that. So it may not be impossible that stuff like that happened. And I can tell you also that there have been times when, unknown to Nigerians and even the Nigerian government, some foreign persons have come into town to do some documentaries. And when these documentaries are shown, well, you know what the reactions had always been. So it's not enough to just react as far as I'm concerned. Let's dig deeper. There may be some element of truth in that. Well, again, the issue of sabotage within the military. I mean, nobody can rule that out. There have been accusations or allegations of, moles, saboteurs, that our security agencies have been politicized along the line of religion, ethnicity, and all that. Of course, you've seen the appointments in the last couple of years coming from the same part of the country and the same religion, and I think one can talk about it because it's clear. All right, so it's good enough for me that it's the Chief of Defense Staff who is talking, and on the basis of that, we're also analyzing. So, what would they do as a government going forward? That is what the question should be.
Well, for me, to be fair to General Irabo, 2023 would be the first general election that he would preside over as the Chief of Defense Staff. But before now, we have seen our military compromised as far as elections were concerned. You take a look at what played out in 2019 in a state like Rivers, for instance. There are videos of soldiers who were aiding political thugs and politicians to cut away ballot boxes, as the case may be. We also saw videos of soldiers who directly were carrying ballot boxes, scaling fence with such boxes. After that incident, Bonnie, we did not hear of any prosecution or disciplinary action against any of the soldiers. So, and Irabo telling us in 2022 that yes, there have been attempts to compromise the military, but such attempts were rebuffed. I think he should acknowledge the fact that maybe in the past such things happened, but under him it won't happen. And him being in charge of the three arms of the military, he should not be seen to be sounding like he is covering up for his boys in the field, which is usually the norm. Most times when our brothers and sisters in the security agencies, go against the rules of engagement, and the victim in such issue decides to take it up, you find out that there will be all manner of obstacles, there will be all manner of bottlenecks for preventing the person from getting justice. Recently, there were allegations in Lagos that some military men killed some policemen. What came out of it? Nothing. So going forward, in as much as, yes, we appreciate the sacrifices our brothers and sisters in the military are making, they should also realize that nobody is above the law. The law exists for everybody. If you go against the rule of engagement, the person should be made to pay.
Well, I'll take it from the angle of security and elections. You recall that the River State you mentioned, there was, a returning officer, a female, who said she had no result to declare. Isn't it?
True.
She had no result to declare because all the system was compromised and the heavens did not fall. We were expecting that from the returning officer, in
Rivers.
No, in Imo State as well.
Okay.
Who, after declaring election, in signing off, said that he was doing it under duress. If he had said he could not do anything about it, maybe Rocha Zokorocha wouldn't be a senator today. All right? But after declaring the result and declaring the winner, you now turn around to say that it was under duress. I mean, a professor? Wonderful. But a woman in Rivers said, no, I have no result to declare on the basis of, the compromises. Okay? And in terms of 2022, well, Irabo has his, name to write in gold. We are watching. Let it be that in his time we see security agents who would not lobby to go for election duties, all because they would find themselves compromising because their pockets would be lined. And I think a reasonable Nigerian, whether inside or outside of the security circle, would agree that there had been instances like that in the past. So why don't we, restrict it to the dustbin of history? That's the way I look at it. All right, so let's see what the future will tell us. We go on a break now. We will be back. Stay with us.
time and enjoy the delicious nourishment of chocolaty goodness.
Peak chocolate it is.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Oh, yo. Now God did dash pikin to mama and papa dem oh. And na so God dash breast milk to pikin dem. Breast milk get all the better things wey good for your pikin. Plus water. So therefore, give your pikin only breast months. No forget oh, give your pikin breast milk only for the first 6 months. This message now from Arin Project, Federal Ministry of Health.
Kedu ka gị na ihe dị ka chi siri kee ya si emekọrịta? Nchere na ọ maka ebe niile na-aga.
Ọ na-amasị m ịga n'ebe osimiri.
O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị hụrụ ụmụ anụmanụ n'anya, maka na ị nọ n'ihe dị ka chi si kee ya. Ihe dị ka chi si kee ya nọrọkwa n'ime gị.
Kwụsị.
Ahụ gị chọrọ milk jupụtara n'ịdị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ iji kwalite otu isi ebi ndụ. Milk ahụ bụ Coast Milk. N'ihi ya gaa n'ihu kporie dị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ jupụtara n'ime Coast Milk taa.
Coast Milk, it's in our nature.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with Moro Glucose D, please?
Can I have some in my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Energy fast.
What a decider! What a goal from the boy wonder!
Mavis, this your son will be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up?
Breakfast time.
Eh?
No. He wakes up earlier, but when I give him Milo with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child. Wake up the champion in him. Let Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child and get 50 grams free in every 400 grams bag you buy. Hurry! Grab yours now.
Hello? Ebe ka ị nọ? Ngwa o, achọrọ m ịkpọ gị aga n'ụlọ ndozi ahụ spa. Aga m akwụ ụgwọ. Nke ahụ bụ na tupu m nweta ihe nrite mmeri kaadị onyinye otu narị puku naira na puku iri ise nke Zenith Better Life Promo Season 2.
Ụlọ akụ Zenith Bank na-enye mmadụ 20 nwere ihe ọma onyinye ruru otu puku naira na puku iri ise kwa izu ụka abụọ ọbụla n'ihe nrite Zenith Better Life Promo Season 2. Iji tozuo, mepee akaụntụ Zenith Bank ma debe opeka mpe puku naira ise n'otu ọnwa. Nata debit kaadị Zenith Bank gị nke aka nkịtị nakwa nke ọwara ịntanetị. Mee ndebe aha maka akara *966# maọbụ nke ha kpọrọ Zenith Mobile Banking. Ọzọ karịrị ibe ya bụ na mmadụ ise nwere ihe nrite ọpụ iche ga-enwetakwa onyinye ruru puku naira ise kwa ọnwa atọ ọbụla. Ihe nrite mmemme a bụ maka ndị ahịa ọhụrụ nakwa ndị niile nwere akaụntụ Zenith Bank ugbu a. Ọ bụ bido n'ụbọchị mbụ nke ọnwa Febụwarị 2022 tutu ruo ụbọchị 31 nke ọnwa Jenụwarị 2023 ka ọ ga-akwụsị. Iwu na usoro dịkwa ya o. Zenith Bank, maka ezigbo ọdịmma gị.
My brothers, I greet you. Uche, have you lost respect for tradition? How can you reach for the garden egg when there are elders who have not been served?
Brother, is it not just garden egg?
Just garden egg, you say?
Being the head of the family is no easy task. It's in moments like this I turn to my Dubik malt, made with the respect and honor for tradition we all hold dear. Dubik malt is a drink for any moment.
Dubik malt, crown the moment.
It's the time of the year. Come, let's cheer together. Pop Chivita, make we jolly. All over Naija, anywhere you day. Share Chivita with your family and friends. Enjoy this Christmas. Oh. Let's celebrate with Chivita. Oh, yeah.
Everyone has a Chivita this season. What's your Chivita?
Dabon are the first and Obonge herbal toothpaste. It get ingredients like lemon, mint, ginger, and basil where they make our teeth kakaraka.
Madam Rose, now through you talk, Dabon are the cocoa herbal punch. We get plenty natural herbs. Dabon, the cocoa choice for my family.
What? How did I do?
You did great. My little boy has talent, so I support him by taking him to auditions.
Your son did great.
helping with his script.
Bow down to my flaming sword.
Great job. For nourishment, I give him Twisco.
Mom, I got the role.
Now, it's my turn to be proud of him.
Give your kids Twisco to support their big dreams.
Twisco, power your dreams.
So nice, super bitters. Your body so nice, super
Oh, Biarije. This one where you put face like person where your wife run leave children for. Oh, Guinea-qua.
Chikwe, my brother, I don't tire. While I just there everywhere.
Yeah, welcome. Jiggy and Wayo, make you take them easy. Life na jejely. Wahala be like tomorrow, you know they finish. Now why me and my wife, anytime when she come back from market and me come back from work, now enjoyment get also with a super bitter aquarike.
No wonder. You just the frost anyhow, yeah, your wife.
Super bitter aquarike. That ogbonge natural herbs drink. When NAFDAC test confirm and say it dey good for body. It no get any chemical for inside though. It no get preservative. And it no get mate for market. Now, see this one, Hold on, use a whole side small. Make wahala no kill you.
As this one no go reach me and my wife, what do you want make you do?
Friend, make you go cemetery market Aba or any market way they near your side. Go buy your own. Or you call them for 0811 359 1568. Super Bitter Aquarike, I beg you. Make we enjoy life where they go.
So nice, Super Bitters Aquarike.
Today now your wedding date.
Sorry, you don't look okay. No be today. Now today be your wedding, my daughter.
I called and Kata again, no. I'm not too sure if I go fit make up to the wedding, no.
Talk am again. Your papa must hear this. Nothing fit spoil your day, my daughter.
Oh, so sorry, my daughter. But you need Mixagrip.
Mixagrip?
Make you no spoil your day, oh. Take Mixagrip. Mixagrip gets paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective and fast relief from cold and catarrh.
I don't get better.
Now, only Drugs Limited they distribute Mixagrip. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Mixagrip, don't skip your day.
No go Mixagrip.
This holiday, we won't wish you celebration when they pour with love. We're going to rich with happiness. Plus the delicious nourishment when they inside big protein breakfast.
Every morning na Peak Mass with the ogbonge goodness wey dey inside Peak Protein Breakfast. From all of us at Peak, we dey wish you Merry Peak Mass. Peak, reach for your peak.
Have a Merry Peak Mass.
People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
All right, we're back, and it's the People and Politics. A magistrate court in Umahia, Abia State, yesterday convicted a former Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development, Uche Oga, for forgery, following a criminal complaint brought by the All Progressives Congress (APC). The APC Abia State chapter had dragged Oga to court with a complaint that he did not participate in the governorship primary election of the party held on May 26, 2022, but went ahead and forged the party's direct primary election results sheet with intent that it may be acted upon as genuine. The complainant stated that the forgery perpetrated by Oga was prejudicial to the party and his governorship flag bearer in Abia State, Ikechi Emenike, and thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 465 of the Criminal Code as applicable in Abia State and punishable under Section 467, I beg your pardon. Delivering judgment on the suit, Magistrate Ngozi Nwangwa held that the defendant, who is also the respondent, was guilty as charged. Since Oga did not show up in court, the magistrate ordered security agencies to arrest him anywhere he was found and keep him in the nearest correctional center pending the day he would be brought to court for sentencing. Oga had failed to appear before the court since November when the matter came up for hearing, and he did not send any counsel to represent him. Well, same APC matter. Same APC matter in Abia State.
Well, just before we go into it, the publicity secretary of the APC in Abia, that's one of the factions, talking about Ofo Okorie, has actually released a statement saying that such pronouncement from the magistrate court will not stand any judicial tests. And that's because he is arguing that before that pronouncement yesterday from the magistrate court, that Oga had gone to a high court, gotten what they call order certiorari. That's a Latin word. In other words, it means approaching a high court or a court of higher jurisdiction to quash what the lower court was doing. So the wahala is just there for APC. Just yesterday we were talking about Ike who has been, going about his business like nothing is happening, like he is indeed serious to contest the election. But here we are, another wahala for another man who is laying claims to the governorship ticket of the party, Uche Oga.
No, but let's look at it. Over time, the issue had been direct and or indirect primary. Who was involved in one and who was involved in the other, and whether INEC supervised it, and whether there was a letter written by INEC to the Abia State, chapter of the party as to what brand of primary election to be held. And the court has not been able to clearly say. And this is INEC that has been throwing up Oga's name based on what the court had said and all that. And today we're hearing of allegation of forgery and all that. It means that there were people along the line up to INEC that were compromised, if indeed it is true. But it is surprising to me that at this stage we are still talking about the result sheet of an election that was disputed against the order. I think Nasidon look I go they do.
That's
but
just
for
the
APC, it never ends. But get still full road.
Well, leaders and coordinators of the Atiku Okowa presidential campaign organization in Abia State have restated their commitment to ensuring the victory of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and his running mate Ifeanyi Okowa in the forthcoming presidential elections. They made the assertion on the sidelines of a stakeholder meeting held at the Atiku Okowa presidential campaign organization office in Umuahia. During his opening speech, the state coordinator of the Atiku Okowa presidential campaign organization, Charles Ogbonna, stated that the Atiku Okowa presidential rally would hold on January 10, 2023, while charging the various coordinators to ensure its success. Spokesperson of the Atiku Okowa presidential campaign organization, Kingsley Megwara, revealed that the meeting was to enable the organization set up committees that would be responsible to coordinate activities leading up to the visit of the PDP candidate and his running mate to Abia State. In attendance were PDP party chieftains in the state.
Well, we hear that the rally would hold in January, early January 2023. Of course, most of the politicians have said that 5 months was such a long time for them to actually get into the groove of the game. But after Christmas, I am very resolute that the chips will begin to fall down properly and we now see real fireworks. That is what the coordinators are saying here, and we're looking forward to that as well. Now, Abia State government has issued what it calls a strong and final warning to unapproved and sealed private school owners who reopened without approval, saying it would arrest culprits at the next visit to such schools. The Commissioner for Basic Education in the state, Ukwu Ema, stated this in Aba when he led the Permanent Secretary, Eze Ajuzie, and directors in the ministry on an unscheduled visit to some private schools in a commercial city. Ukwu said it was worrisome that some schools, which were sealed, commenced teaching and learning illegally, and such tactic described as insubordination and criminal, as well as denting the image of the Ministry of Education. Ukwu reiterated that there was no going back on the move, which is to bring sanity to the education sector. Our correspondent Gabriel, Nina Gabriel, reports that other illegal private schools shut down include Ethical International Academy, Umobasi Amavo in Osisioma Local Government, Golden Edge Elites Academy, located at number 5 Ferguson Street off Osusu Road, Aba, Glorious Christian School, and Christ Link Academy. This one is in the 7-Up area of, I think it's Ogbohil or something.
That's right.
All right, so the warning is coming. When the Commissioner for Basic Education was speaking, he said, look, people would think that they have been compromised, that those who went ahead to open the school against the dictates of the government, might have come to graze their palms and all of that. Nothing of the sort happened. And so he was making it pretty clear that if you are part of those who illegally open your schools, this is the last warning, as it were. But already the sledgehammer had fallen on some of the schools so mentioned here. All right, so
some people have this impression that they can just wake up one morning, their garage, they turn it into a classroom or a school, as the case may be, without realizing there is a process. You must make an application, and the officials in charge would come on an inspection to inspect how conducive the proposed school would be for the students or the children, as the case may be. But what we've seen, it's becoming a trend. Someone will just wake up in the morning and has a spare room. The next thing is he calls it Chi and Chi International Montessori British School.
International
Australian,
is Canadian. Oh my God. But let's also look at what gave rise to some of these schools. Some of the schools actually belong to teachers who were in public schools, not just in Abia, but in most states of the Federation. And I've also seen that even in the Federal Capital Territory. If you're going along from Gwagwalada towards Kwalia Baji, going down to Kotonkarfi, I've seen where children sat under trees. These areas I've mentioned are under the Federal Capital Territory. I don't know if that has changed. And then we go around to our respective villages and towns, even in Abia here, and you see schools without roofs. You see, they talk about teachers not being paid salaries. You see them going on strike all the time. And so the only succor for parents and even these teachers was to organize something somewhere, any space at all. I recall back in the day, after the war, most children and their parents were dislocated. And so people who could teach were teaching in carpentry shops, under the shades and all that, because they knew the importance of education. But there is no war right now. I'm not saying that children have not been dislocated in places like, Yobe, Borno, and Adamawa, and other states, Zamfara, for instance. But down south here, we've not had anything of that sort. But also take a visit to most of the schools you have around. I recall that when Governor Okeze came on board, he instituted a program called Friends of Abia School Initiative. It didn't really gel. I don't know why people did not respond as much as they should have done. Nonetheless, we would like to see public schools that are livable, that are habitable, that are, which other word do I use? That are worth attending. We want to see a situation where teachers are given their prime places in society. We want to see a situation where their salaries are paid on time, their promotions, their whatever emoluments they get. I want a situation where the teacher in any community he lives is seen as a major stakeholder, where children and people in the community will respect them because of who they are and what they do for the people. I want to see a situation where, people will take pride in going to teachers' training colleges and colleges of education. I want to see a situation where people take pride in getting a bachelor's degree in education and all that. Until we begin to do that, we probably will still have to see all of this. These quack schools, or shack schools as we call them, yes, we are talking about them because it's Aba or maybe the urban areas. If you go to the very remote areas, what we see there? So the commissioner has a lot of job to do still. And this is just an aspect of it and an example of what goes around in the country. No state is spared.
Well, let's hear from you. 0809 555 1029, 0809 666 1029, or 0907 677 1029, or live on Facebook, Magic FM NG. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
I am Exodus calling from Mumbai 11.
Go ahead.
I want to say something concerning high increase of fuel in Nigeria today. When you are sick, every part of your body will be affected because you are sick. And the cause of all these things in Nigeria is that the country is fantastically corrupt. That is why every sector in this country is corrupt, even in churches, in marketplaces. Now look at what is happening in Market, where I find myself, Industrial Market. They are trying to, zone the line, against line by line that we are enjoying before, in order to, divide and rule of a thing for them to get what they want in the market. which they know that it will not favor the people, but just for their selfish interest. Because of what? The foundation of the country is corrupt. Every sector is corrupt. So now let us talk in how we can correct this error in the country. The only way to correct it is by revolution. That is the only way we can collapse that corrupt foundation and build another foundation. Thank you.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
Mike from Aba.
Go ahead.
I really want to talk about yoga, poultry matter.
Can you turn down the volume of your radio? You move away from the radio.
Hello?
Move away from your radio, sir. Then you go ahead.
Yes, I've done that.
All right.
I've done that. The issue is clear. The matter was taken to court of the High Court, which is the Federal High Court. Should be the appropriate courts to challenge their grievances. And DK Chemunike did not bring this matter up to the Federal High Court. Why is he going to magistrate court? The next place he will go is the customary court. It is so done. I wonder the type of brain our politicians have. Let them consolidate this matter to appeal court or finally the Supreme Court and stop playing around. They are wasting our time. So that is just what I need to say. I don't want to say so that I'll give other people opportunity to speak. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Chidebede, please.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about the Ikechi Emenike and the Uchoga. Every year, every election year, there will be problem between the Ikechi Emenike and the Uchoga. If we can remember in 2015, the same thing happened. Uchoga, Ikechi Emenike started campaign in APC. After they go to court, and the Uchoga finally win. And today, this year again, they don't start again. Please, if they don't want to prepare themselves in this APC, let them leave APC. Please, because this problem has been there every election year. You'll be hearing problem between the Ketemunike and the Uchoga.
All right, thank you. I think we should correct some impression here. In 2015, Uchoga was in the PDP, not APC.
That's right.
I recall that there was a point when he was even given a certificate of return, and a lot of judicial abracadabra happened, and he could not actually be sworn in. So for anyone to speak to us on this program today that in 2015 he was in APC, I think you are just misdirecting that information. It never happened.
I think he was making reference to 2019.
Okay. Yeah. 2019?
2019.
Okay, but he mentioned 2015, and I think we should correct that impression quickly. All right?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
This is Apostle Mamomo Hamwam, you from Chialonga South.
Go ahead, sir.
So the issue on ground, I know you're hearing my voice, I'm not hearing you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, we're hearing you.
Okay, the issue on ground about Tinubu and his comment that power is not, political power is not served in a restaurant. Yes, that is the mindset of the average Nigerian politician. All of them, forget about Tinubu, who is very brave to openly say that. All of them from those contesting for House of Assembly, state governors, and what have you, senators, that is their mindset, that they need power at all costs. Okay, that being said, about the invitation, he was invited last time to Getting House in London, where he spoke to the whole world what he wants to do for Nigeria. And now they are inviting people to come by January. That is what I want to speak on. Now, concerning that of I used to keep him for win the 2023 general election. But because they have invited another Nigerian contestant for the first time, another aspirant for the first time in the history of Nigeria, it means there is going to be a revolution in Nigeria. People are going to vote Tinubu. Tinubu is going to be pronounced the winner, and there is going to be a problem in this nation after the 2023 general election.
Anyway, we don't foresee problem from this end. We actually did not talk about Tinubu, Chatham House, neither did we talk about Peter Obi. But, you were sounding interesting, by the way, until you started talking about problem. We pray there won't be problem. And we do know that if INEC stands by its own rules, that the Nigerians cannot vote for one person and INEC will go ahead and declare another person. Such pessimism, we are praying that Nigerians do not, exercise them anymore. Okay? So.
All right, on Facebook, Udoji Okoji says he doesn't understand what is happening in that APC. Well, Uche should face whatever the music is. Okay, Anthony Ndubisi is saying DSS has tried. Emmanuel Wagu, why should it be now that the APC is opening a case against Uche Oga on fraud? APC in Abia State has never been united since Ikeche Menike took charge. Justin Obina Sunday, PDP leaders should not assure Atiku of any victory. We are all obedient, okay? Agunwa Ahamba fuel should be available for Nigerians because it is our right. Noble Crescent Nweke, the fall of APC in Abia State is good for obedience movement. Uche Ojuku, the truth is that APC in Abia State doesn't support the aspirations of Uche Oga but prefer Ikeche Menike to become the governor. This is exactly what they did at Abia Central Sanitary Zone when they removed Emeka Onibo's name and replaced it with Emeka Atuma's name. APC. All right, thank you. There are certain words we can't use. Comrade Dennis Ifeanyichukwu, political power is not served in a... All right, thank you. Well, that's all time would permit for this week. Let's do this again Monday morning next week. My name is Ben Mwatu.
Okay, just before we go, I'd like to say that indeed somebody has reset our brains. we are now very conscious of every issue. What do you think?
We are economic managers.
Now?
Yes.
We were not before.
Before, when you ask an average Nigerian how far, he will tell you, with the manager. But this is where the real management has come to be.
Anyway, do have a very brilliant weekend. I'm using this chance also to invite our friends, to join me up at, the Benway Welfare Association Almanac launching and end of year party. We're going to display a whole lot of, the Benway hospitality over there. If you know what pounded yam and bushmeat is like, okay, do come around. Join me then. I'll be there on Sunday. Abia Hotel is the place, 2 p.m. All right? That is advertising myself. I hope you're not angry. Okay, my name is Bonnie Onogu.
Okoro is waiting for you.
No way. People say if you are a brother to an SM, that is station manager, train. When you want to travel from Kaduna to Kafanchan,
you don't need to buy tickets.
You know they buy tickets. You will just enter. You know what I mean? Anyway, do have a very great weekend. I remain Bonnie Onogu.
My name is Ben Watu.
Hey, Mama don't urinate since last night.
Oh yeah, fast. Make we no waste time. Go get Dr. Brown's adult diapers.
Adults they get nappy?
Sure. Incontinence, my love. Fit be problem for elderly people or people wey get sickness for body. When person no fit hold in urine or e dey poo for body, e no suppose dey cause shame. No worry. Dr. Brown's adult diapers dey affordable.
Say you no go dey leak so?
Dr. Brown's adult diapers dey stretchable, so e go fit easy for anybody wey be adult.
My love, make I go get this Dr. Brown's adult diapers. Hey, make we for take arrange mama sharp.
Dr. Brown's adult diapers are high-quality adult diapers with a special wetness indicator along with our unique ultra-leak guard technology to prevent leakages, simply because Dr. Brown cares.
When the world looks at my child, they just see an energetic 8-year-old. But I see more. My Lucy is going to become captain of our school volleyball team, keep excelling in class, and do great things one day. I see a champion. So when I give her Milo with her breakfast every day, it's all part of waking up that champion in her.
Don't just wake up your child. Wake up the champion in her. Let Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child and get 50 grams free in every 400 grams bag you buy. Hurry! Grab yours now.
Today na your wedding day.
Sorry, you no look okay. No be today. Na today be your wedding, my daughter.
I cold and Qatar again, no. I'm not too sure if I go fit make am to the wedding.
No, talk am again. Your papa must hear this. Nothing fit spoil your day, my daughter.
Oh, so sorry, my daughter. But you need Mixagrip.
Mixagrip?
Make you no spoil your day, oh. Take Mixagrip. Mixagrip gets paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective and fast relief from cold and catarrh.
I don't dey better.
Now, Orange Drugs Limited they distribute Mixagrip. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Mixagrip, don't skip your day.
No, go Mixagrip. Ovaltine, 3-in-1. It has great taste. Yummy, yummy, full of nourishment and vitality. Antibodies and sharp minds.
Start your children's day with the great taste of Ovaltine 3-in-1. Milk, choco, and Ovaltine for active bodies and sharp minds. Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
Yeah! Anytime you feel cold and hot out, take Procold. Procold now, better melody. Take Procold for effective relief from cold and hot. Everywhere you go, take Procold. Take Procold.
Procold has paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh. If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Procold is distributed by Orange Drugs Limited and endorsed by the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Procold, relieve cold and catarrh.
My baby don't reach 6 months.
Sure, 6 months don't reach now. Hey, now you be say breast milk alone no go do for your pikin again, no. Time don't reach to dey give am food wey dey soft, wey dey mash together. So, on top breast milk, make sure say you give your pikin food wey get at least one for this 5 cents. Egg, fish or meat, fruit plus vegetable, oil, beans, groundnut, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam. You suppose mash this food together so e go dey soft well for your pikin. From 6 months, your pikin need this kind food to make him body dey kakaraka and make e grow well. This message na from ARIM Project, Federal Ministry of Health.
I was the first person on the floor of the Senate to point out and say, if Mr. President is not up to the task, it's about time he steps aside.
Chief Mwabara Chijoke, is one of us, the palace secretary. So this a road awarded by our distinguished Senator Enya Baride. We start from the roundabout there and terminated after the Bobai Barracks, because when you follow it straight, you get to the Bobai Barracks.
Ebe ka ị ga-abịanye aka ebe sere ọkụkọ tụnyere abaribe ebe sere ọkụkọ Igbo bụ oke mba.
Crystal on this. We are one or two the line in the air. Magic City, where the number one in the air. Magic City, so we are one or two the line in the air. Magic City, where the number one in the air. Magic City, now you're with the turn on your radio. Krista says so. Of course, on this one, man. With your boy, Krista.
Aroma. This tea. Deliciousness and a great aroma. Organa mama shaping and my hunger.
Introducing the new Onga Jollof Seasoning Powder. It's the new Jollof Taste Maker, made to give your jollof rice that rich jollof rice taste and aroma that's really hard to resist.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
This is the hottest station.
Magic FM 102.9.
Yeah, that's us. Feel the magic.
Rejoice and fill this house.
This is the real magic.
102.9.
Good day, listeners. We welcome you back again to Osa Herbal Care Venture, the pioneer in contemporary herbal medicine, both home and abroad, with over 28 years experience in the field of herbal medicine. This is another year again. We also pray not to fall sick, but if you notice changes in your body or you are experiencing any symptom of sickness, please don't hesitate to treat yourself immediately.
There are some facts you need to know about your health. Anybody can experience sickness, but don't take treatment without tests because you might be taking medication for the wrong sickness. Take for instance, someone that is urinating frequently. This might be as a result of chronic infection, prostate enlargement, urinary tract infection. You need to know that it is not only diabetes that can cause this condition of frequent urination, but some people will be taking medication without proper tests, and this has affected a lot of people to the extent that they had been visiting places and taking medication for years without result or solution to their problem.
Also, someone with joint pain. Do you know that many people have been managing their joint pains until it becomes chronic? Some do take painkiller without even confirming or running a test to ascertain the cause of the pains in their joints. Some people are experiencing pains in their hand, mouth, and legs to the extent that they cannot walk well again. Some people cannot even bend down without experiencing pains. Do you know that many people have swollen joints, legs, ankle, and hand? Many people believe it is only rheumatism or arthritis that can cause pains in the legs, while some people usually apply rub on the affected areas, and they have been doing that for so many years without results. You need to know that sickness can become chronic if you ignore it or you did not treat yourself very well to eradicate the disease out of your body.
Infection is one of the most common diseases in our society today because there are many ways people can easily be exposed or get it, like from man to woman, food you eat, dirty environment, contaminated water, to mention but a few. Do you know that infection can start with itching, biting, rashes, internal heat, and movement sensation, among other symptoms? And if it is not well treated after some months, the infection can become chronic and affect some vital organs in your body with the help of toxins. Also, do you know that infection can be responsible for many of the chronic diseases you have been experiencing for long, such as cough, waist problem, sleepless nights, weakness of the body, difficulty in urination, pains in your hands and shoulder, hotness of the chest, stomach problems, inability to use your hands and legs or move properly?
People are always saying it is because they don't have much money. That is the reason they are visiting quacks. This is 2022. Maybe you have been to places before and those places failed you. You can benefit from Osa Herbal Care Venture products. They are in capsule form, tablet form, liquid or syrup form. People with joint pains, leg pains, or you cannot walk well like before. Your blood is not flowing well in your legs or hands again, or it's like your leg is always biting you. Muscolo capsule is for you. It is in both liquid and capsule forms. We also produce Waistron capsule. If you have waist pain or problem, you cannot walk a certain distance without holding your waist, or to climb a little hill is a problem. Or if you sit down and to stand up is always a problem for you, Waistron capsule is for you. Also, we are makers of Seven Clean capsule. It is in liquid, sachet, powder, and capsule forms. You that have infection, or maybe your own infection have lasted for too long in your body. Also remember, Ulcer Cleanser is now available.
Make I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time, come make we check out. No time to dey check it time. Make you no go dey play with your life, because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also Herbal Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master.
hazie ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ọsahaba Care Ventures awụchiela ọzọ n'oge pụrụ iche ndị isi afro kwaba okpu n'ihe gbasara ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ n'ihe gafetagoro 28 dịka anyị banye ọzọ. Ekpere anyị kwado bụ na anyị agaghị ada n'ọrịa, mana ọ bụrụ na ị chọpụtara mgbanwe dị aṅaa n'ahụ gị ma ọ bụ na enweela ihe ngosi ọrịa ọbụla, biko dondoriko egbu n'oge na ịnweta ọgwụgwọ. Ndị mmadụ na-ekwukarị na ọ bụ n'ihi na ha enweghị ego kpatara ha ji ejekwu ndị adịgboroja. Ihe a bụkwa afọ 2022. O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị gaala ọtụtụ ebe dị iche iche n'oge mbụ, mana otu abụ n'ezi, ị nwere ohere inweta uru site n'aka ndị Ọsahaba Care Venture nke dị n'ụdị maka ndị nwere ihe mgbu njikọ ọkpụkpụ, ụkwụ mgbu, ma ọ bụ na ị naghị ejele ije nke ọma dịka ị na-emebu na mbụ, ma ọ bụ na ọbara gị anaghịzi erugharịzi dịka n'ụkwụ gị ma ọ bụ n'aka gị dịka o si dị na mbụ, ma ọ bụ na ụkwụ na-atakasị gị kwa mgbe. Moscolo capsule bụ nke gị. Ọ dị na nke mmiri nakwazi nke mkpụrụ. Anyị na-emepụtakwazi Western capsule. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ụkwụ mgbu ma ọ bụ na ị nweghị ike ịgala ije na-ejideghị ụkwụ gị aka, ma ọ bụ na ịnọdụsi ala ikulite abụrụzi ya nsogbu, Western capsule bụ nke gị. Anyị bụ ndị na-emepụtakwa Steven Clean capsule. Ọ dị na nke mmiri, nzu otite na nke mkpụrụ. Ngị bụ onye nwere ọrịa na-efe efe ma ọ bụ na ya bụ ọrịa anọọla ogologo oge n'ahụ gị, chetakwa na Osa Cleanser dị ugbu a na-eche gị. Ka o si na dị, maka ndị nke a bụ izizi ha ige anyị ntị, nke a bụ Ọsahaba Care Venture. Anyị anọọla ihe karịrị afọ 28 ma mepụtakwazi ya ọtụtụ ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ karịrị 25 nke NAFDAC nyere ezi nkwado, nke ọtụtụ nkwupụta akaebe so ya. Ngwa, ị nwere ike irite uru site na ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ si n'aka ndị Ọsahaba Care Ventures dịka Mr. Doc Booster maka naanị ụmụ nwoke. Ụmụ nwaanyị agaghị aṅụ ya maka na ụmụ nwoke kwesịghị ịkọrọ nwunye ha akụkọ ajambele n'abalị ọzọ. Ọ dị n'ụdị mkpụrụ nakwazi nke mmiri. Authentic Mama dịkwazi ya. Nke a bụ maka ụmụ nwaanyị. Naanị ụmụ nwaanyị ga-aṅụ ya, ụmụ nwoke agaghị aṅụ ya. Oge eruola mgbe ị ga-achụ ya bụ mgbu okpuru afọ, ụkwụ mgbu, ụmị ọkpụkpụ na-eso nsọ nwaanyị gị ma na-anọchiri gị ụzọ inwe nwa nke gị ọsọ ụkwụ eru ala. Jụ ya bụ ọrịa n'afọ a bụ 2022. Matic capsule alọghachitela maka ndị na-enwe ahụ mgbu, isi n'ụra bilie, ahụ gị niile ejupụta n'ihe mgbu, iru obere ọrụ ike agwụ gị. Kwụsị ịga zute ndị adịgboroja n'ihi na ịhụbeghị onye ga-agwọ gị ya bụ ọrịa ọla kpamkpam. Nọgidesi ike n'ekpere ka Chineke gbaziere gị ụzọ ebe ị ga-enweta usoro, maka na imilikiti jupụtara ma ole na ole ka aghọtara. Biko aṅụkwala ọgwụ ọbụla na-ebughị akara NAFDAC. Tupu ị ṅụọ ọgwụ anyị ọbụla, gbaa mbọ hụ na aha anyị nọ na ya ma nwekwazi ya akara NAFDAC. N'ịga n'ihu, anyị chọrọ iji ohere a kelee ezi ọrụ ndị niile na-enye nkwado, maka na ewepụ ha ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ egwuo mmiri n'ala anyị. Anyị jikwazi ohere a na-agwa ọha na eze na ọ bụ naanị n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị iche iche ka ị ga-enwetanwu ngwa ahịa anyị, mana ọ bụrụ na ụlọ ọrụ anyị tere gị aka mana iji mpụtara nyocha ahụ gị nke na-egosi ihe butere nsogbu gị, anyị nwere ike inye gị ndụmọdụ site na ebe nzikọrịta ozi anyị WhatsApp iji gbaziere gị ụzọ n'ụdị ọgwụ ị chọrọ na otu ị ga-esi nweta ya na be gị. Akara WhatsApp anyị bụ 08078777111 08078777111 nke na-emepe bido na elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo elekere 9 nke abalị kwa Mọnde wee ruo Satọde izuụka ọbụla. N'oge ugbu a, ị nwere ike irite uru nyocha ahụ n'efu nke na-aga n'ihu n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị iche iche bido Mọnde ruo Satọde na-agbata elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo elekere 6 nke mgbede. Chetakwa na ọ bụ naanị nyocha ahụ ga-egosi ihe na-esogbu gị. Ọ bụ mgbe anyị chọpụtara ihe butere ihe na-esogbu gị ka anyị ga-eduzi gị ụzọ ụdị ọgwụ ị ga-aṅụ ka ị were soro puku kwuru puku ndị mmadụ na-enye Chineke otuto site n'ezi ahụike, maka na ahụike bụ eze. Daalụ.
However, for the benefit of those that are listening to us for the first time, this is Ọsahaba Care Venture, and we have been in existence for more than 28 years with more than 25 herbal products approved by NAFDAC with different testimonies. This is the time for you to embrace herbal medicine because it is highly effective for those that know and understand how to use it. Herbal medicine has been used for a huge number of years with lots of health benefits that have been alluding to its efficacy. It's good to experience how ancient and accumulated knowledge is applied in a holistic approach in present-day healthcare.
You can now enjoy some of these herbal products from the stables of Osa Herbal Care, like Mr. Dr. Booster. For man only, women cannot take it, please, because men do not need to tell their wife story in the night again. It is in capsule and liquid forms. Also, Authentic Mama. It is for women only. Men cannot take this. This is the time to stop experiencing lower abdominal pain, cramp, or waist pain during your monthly flow, and also that which has been stopping you from having your baby. Say no to sickness this 2022. Mati Capsule has been restored again. For those of you having pains in your body, you always notice pains when you wake up in the morning. If you do a little work, you will be tired. Also, joint pains.
Don't think your problems don't have solutions. It has solutions. It is because you haven't met the person that will treat you very well. This is the time to stop visiting quacks. Also, pray that God should direct you to your point of solution, because many are in the field but few are chosen. Please, don't take any medicine without NAFDAC number, because if you take any of our products, make sure that the name you see on our signboard is the same name the product carry, because we are the producers and not marketers. Also, confirm that they have not tampered with the cover, and equally confirm that the medicine have NAFDAC number.
Furthermore, we wish to use this opportunity to appreciate the good work of all the regulatory bodies, because without them, herbal medicine would not have been accepted like it has been in Nigeria today. We also want to use this medium to inform you, the general public, that you can only see all these products in our offices. But if your place is far from our office and you have your test result to prove the cause of your problem, we can advise you through our WhatsApp mobile consultation platform to guide you on the type of medicine you need and how it will get to your doorstep. The WhatsApp number is 0807 8777 111. The WhatsApp number is 0807 8777 111, which is opened from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays.
Within this period, you can benefit from free tests that is going on now in our offices from Monday to Saturday between 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Remember, it is only tests that can prove the cause of your problem, the type of infection, the drug that is resistant to the organism in your body, the level of the organism, the organ that has been affected, etc. It is when we know the cause of your problem that we can now advise you on the type of medicine you need to take, so that you can also join the millions of people that are giving glory to God through good health, because good health is important and it is a guarantee for wealth. Thank you.
Make I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time. Come make we check out. No time to dey check it time. Make you no go dey play with your life, whoa. Because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also, about the adventure Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, also about the adventure Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, also about the adventure Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, also about the adventure Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master,
You can visit our Aba office at number 190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba. Also visit our Umuahia office at number 61/63 Owalaka Street, Umuahia.
Call 0816-1111-557 or 0807-8777-111.
This is the real magic. 102.9.
If you no want diarrhea or nyama-nyama disease for your house, especially for your pikin, dey use soap and running water